So that was Corcomroe Abbey, which is near Kinvara in County Galway. And the rain has caught me now, so I'm going to be trying to outrun this now. It's try to video going back up over this pass to give you a look at the karst mountains you could see in the video from the Abbey, because they'll be on my right hand side now, which is where the camera is located. But the rain may ruin that now with drops on the lens of the camera, but hopefully not. The wind is starting to bother me now as well, because it's really getting up now. There's a yellow warning for gale force winds around this area today, so could really do without that kind of a headache. Plus it also blows little twigs and clippings from the trees down onto the road. But anyway, sure we'll struggle on. There's a bit of a closer look at the karst landscape, which is particular to this area. Look at that! Oh, look at that for a view! Isn't that just stunning? Now, pay attention. That is incredible. Look at that! This is my favourite one so far. Of all the photo rally points so far, this is my favourite one. There's so much to be seen when you come to visit this spot. So anyone who's doing the photo rally, Corcomroe Abbey has so much to give. We're back in Kinvara. You get to see this pretty nifty hotel stroke bar with the thatch roof on it. Wasn't that road fun? Well, I enjoyed it anyway. Okay, so the next point, I'm about 10 minutes away from it, and it's the Iron Bar, and it's an iron butt rally point. And the Iron Bar dates from 1681, and it formed part of a blast furnace. Now, quick history of furnaces. Prior to the blast furnace, the popular use was a bloom furnace, and the way they operated was they were about 1.5 meters tall, kind of a cone shape, and you light a fire at the bottom of it, and then you put into the top, you put in charcoal and you put in iron ore, and then the fire burns the charcoal, burns the impurities and anything that's not iron out of the iron ore, and leaves you with iron in a solid form, kind of a nugget of it. It's called a bloom of iron, which is then worked by blacksmiths, etc. Now, as you all know, a fire needs 3 things. It needs a spark to light it, it needs fuel to burn, and it also burns air. And the more fuel and the more air you have, the hotter it burns. So, in a bloom furnace, the way you increase the airflow is with a bellows. And a bellows is the kind of thing, it's kind of like a pump for air. It's the kind of thing that Itchy and Scratchy would use, that kind of thing. And you stick that in at the bottom of the fire and you pump air in, and the increased airflow causes a higher temperature. Now, around 1490, the first blast furnace opened in Sussex in England. Now, there was blast furnaces before that in Norway, I think, or someplace, but the first one in England and Ireland was in Sussex in 1490. And what it was basically they applied hydroelectric power. They used water to turn a bellows, to power a bellows, which increased the higher temperatures for smelting. And once they realised this, smelting iron moved to a kind of an industrial scale. These things were massive buildings made of brick with a cone at the top, and what basically happened was you lit a fire at the bottom, and from the top then you poured in the charcoal and the iron ore. Now, what they've realised with blast furnaces was that you could actually, with the higher temperature, you didn't get a bloom of iron, you got it wasn't a solid piece of iron, it could be liquid, which meant it could be poured into casts, and that's where cast iron comes from blast furnaces. And after the first stage of the blast furnace, you're left with what's called pig iron. And this iron bar that we're going to see now was part of a blast furnace here in Woodford. The first blast furnace that operated in Ireland was in 1590, and it was in Mallow. And the Scariff furnaces, which is this area here, the Slieve furnaces, were kind of a big operation in the 1600s. And this iron bar would have been part of, it depends on who you listen to. Some sources say it was part of the iron grate at the bottom where the fire would be lighting. Other sources say it was a kind of a reinforced beam over the arches of the blast furnace itself. But what's interesting about this one is it's got a date stamped on it, 1691, and that helps to date the operation of this Woodford blast furnace from 1681 to I think it was 1690s or 1790s, sorry. It operated for about 100 years. And one of the and you'll notice from this, the area around us, one of the side effects of operating blast furnaces was a massive deforestation, because to get the charcoal, massive amounts of trees had to be cut down, which is why the furnaces were located in this area, because it was very densely densely forested area. And that's all I know about blast furnaces. So we'll just pop along in here into Woodford, see if we can find this iron bar. Straight on up this hill here, where there are roadworks, I think. You want to go up there, so. So there it is. Took me ages to find it. Make it out 1681. In the very picturesque spot of Woodford. It's a big lump of iron, isn't it? $16.81. Cool. Another one done. Folks, that's the iron bar photo rally point done for the iron butt, and the next one is another iron butt point, and it's actually not too far away. It's only about 10 or 15 minutes away from that point. Oh, that's a big bend all of a sudden, and yep. And this next one I know nothing about. It's Thomas Clarke furnace in not really sure. Just have to trust Susie on this one. It's a furnace. He's a local blacksmith stroke metal worker. Literally don't know anything about this point. We're just going to go and take a picture. Unfortunately, the riser app that I normally use for these things, it's a tracker app which does what it says in the tin. It tracks your route. For some reason it didn't start this morning when I left Tullamore. Every time I stopped it showed me where I was, but it hadn't tracked the route from start to finish at all. It hadn't tracked any of it, in fact, so I'm afraid I won't be able to put up a link to the route I followed today if anyone else wants to follow it. If you've enjoyed any of these roads that you've seen today, and I have to say I've enjoyed them. They've been thoroughly enjoyable roads with some serious scenery and some lovely bends. And you know, surfaces haven't been too bad so far, although as soon as I've said that now, I bet you things are all going to take a turn. But so if you've enjoyed the roads that we've been on today, ordinarily I would tell you click the link in the description below for the Riser app, where you would see you could track the route, and I think if you can download the Riser app, you can select that route and it'll bring you on it. But not today, I'm afraid. It's not going to work today. This is it. So oh, that's right, this is a belt driven bellows, I think. I'm not really sure what these things are supposed to do. Shame that there's nothing here to explain it. Oh well. Better take a picture. And that's your lot for today, guys. That's all the points we wanted to hit today. So we have today covered the April brief, which was the trench mausoleum. We've also been to Corcomroe Abbey. We've been to Woodford, to the Iron Bar dating from 1681, and we've been to Thomas Clarke's furnace. So we're motoring our way through both of the rallies now, really. We've got 10 points done so far, 5 from each as far as I know. I'll have to double check this later, but so far in the Iron Butt Rally we have covered the Motti Stone, check. The ventilation chimney stack, check. The Pledge of the Metal Men, check. The Iron Bar, check. And Thomas Clarke furnace, check. So that's 5 points from the Iron Butt, in addition to which we've also done the April brief. So we've got actually 6 points from the Iron Butt Rally this year done. 6 out of 21. So that's not bad going. In the Irish Photo Rally, we've got Brothers Family Forge, the Shillelagh Courthouse, we've got Sean Maguire Memorial, we've got the Church in Nublis, and we today got Corcomroe Cistercian Abbey near Kinvara. So that's 5 points from the Irish Photo Rally, 5 points from the Iron Butt Rally, and in the Iron Butt Rally we've also managed to tick off the brief for April, which was the Trench Mausoleum. We've had some savage roads today and some lovely scenery. We've also managed to see the Dungoira fortified castle in Kinvara, and we passed by an abbey of some sort that we didn't actually get to go in to visit, but we might go back and see that again another day. The roads have been savage, the scenery has been savage. We got to see the karst landscape in the north of the Burn, and we got to just see some lovely bends up through the mountains there, through the forests area. And because I don't know how long this camera is going to last, before it loses connection with the remote or whatever's happening with it. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to say my sign off now because I cannot re-record it for a 4th time. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope I'm really enjoying these photo rallies. I hope you're enjoying them as much as I'm enjoying doing them. If you did enjoy this video and you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, click the bell icon for notifications of upcoming videos, and share. You know, sharing is caring. Tell all your friends. If you're interested, I have a Kaza Whaki Instagram account, so if you want to like that. Do you like Instagram? No, that's Facebook. You like Facebook. What do you do with Instagram again? Oh yes, you creep on people, you follow them, you stalk them, whatever you need to do. Go and find the Kaza Whaki Instagram page and follow that, and you'll also get updates on when videos are uploaded to YouTube. Generally what I'll do is I'll upload a picture of the thumbnail of the video that I've just uploaded. What I'll do is I'll add a picture of the thumbnail of the video that I've just uploaded to YouTube, and I'll put that up on the Instagram page. So 2 ways of finding out when a video is up from me. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys, because the wind is blowing me around still. You can see the plastic bags in the ditch there showing you what kind of wind is blowing. So I'm going to focus and concentrate on this because this road is not the best. And thanks for watching. Go to Mila Mahagriv, and we'll see you in the next one. Good luck.